Hey everyone, welcome back to the road to Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is episode 16, and in today's video, we will be breaking down the Superman teaser. It opens on Superman looking at one of the suits in the Kryptonian ship. This was one of the deleted scenes in the Justice League Blu-ray. The scene then cuts to Kal-El walking inside the ship, with suits presenting themselves to him. If we look at the back left suit, we can see a suit that is designed for a woman. This looks similar to Faora Al's suit in Man of Steel. But what if this suit is Supergirl's? We know from Man of Steel that one of the pods are open, and that pod was hinting at Supergirl. So what if that suit is Supergirl's, and Zack Snyder is hinting at a Supergirl in Justice League 2? Let me know what you think in the comments below. We then hear Martha Kent saying,
"The whole world is mourning, grieving over a symbol."
This line is showing that even though the world is upset with the death of Superman, they had no idea who he is. They just know him as Superman. They don't know him as Clark Kent. This, I believe, is the conversation between Martha and Lois. The next line is from Alfred, which is,
"Let's hope you're not too late."
This is when he first meets Superman, which we saw in the deleted scenes of Justice League. We then hear Barry Allen say,
"It's like they were afraid of him."
I really like this line, as it shows that they do recognise what happened to Superman in Batman v Superman in this film. That is one thing that was completely missing from the Whedon cut. We then hear Jonathan Kent say,
"Fly, son. It's time."
This is a new piece of dialogue that we haven't heard before. It wasn't in Man of Steel, and it wasn't in Batman v Superman. I think this leaves one option left. We will hear or see Jonathan Kent talking to Clark again. It was hinted at by Zack Snyder that we would hear Jonathan talk to Clark in the cornfields at Kent Farm. So it seems like that is going to happen, which I love because that connects Zack Snyder's Justice League to Man of Steel. We then hear Bruce say,
"I made a promise on his grave."
I believe this is referring to him talking to Diana at Superman's grave, where he said he failed him in life, but he won't fail him in death. This could also be a part of the conversation with Alfred, where he says he fulfilled his promise by bringing together the League, which makes me wonder why Alfred says that line so harshly. It seems like they have an argument about it. It was reported that Batman tries to go on a suicidal path of redemption, and maybe Alfred is trying to talk him out of it. We then hear Steppenwolf say, I believe this could be Steppenwolf talking to Desard or Darkseid. But then we hear a voice that I cannot recognise saying,
"What do we have to lose?"
I really do not know who says this, and if it is someone talking about Superman or to Superman, why are they saying that to him, as he is very two important people in his life, Lois and his mother. That leads me to assume that this line is not relating to Superman, and it's just a line put in there. We then hear Bruce say,
"No us without him."
which is interesting, as it seems like Bruce's guilt is still pushing him towards Superman being brought back to life. Following this, we hear Wonder Woman say,
"We'll do this together."
This line was also heard in the Justice League trailer, when the League are in Gotham Harbour.
"Don't engage alone. We'll do this together."
Which is followed by Cyborg screaming, I believe this could be in the Gotham Harbour scene as well, and it could be when Cyborg stops debris falling onto the scientists. The next line is from Jor-El, who says,
"You will help them accomplish wonders."
This is dialogue from Man of Steel, when Superman is learning how to fly. I really hope we get to hear more of Jor-El in Flight 2.0, as it would show the parallels between Man of Steel and Zack Snyder's Justice League. It then cuts to Superman walking out of the ship, with Superman saying,
They wanted me back for a reason. I need to find out why.
I believe he is talking to Lois and Martha at Kent Farm, and it's just before he leaves to go to the Kryptonian ship. The most exciting scene for me in this teaser is seeing Superman take off and fly straight past the camera. But that's not all of the Superman clips. Unlike Batman, the rest of the League got additional 3 10-second clips. So we will break these down one by one. We start with Superman in the final battle, looking up and then flying away. Then we see Superman land in the Heroes Park fight scene, having bullets shot at him. These bullets are from the military. The military were completely cut out of the Whedon cut. It then cuts to Superman floating in front of Steppenwolf, and then he kicks Steppenwolf out of the frame. If you look behind Superman's cape, you can actually see Cyborg, which means Superman is protecting Cyborg from Steppenwolf, who I am assuming is trying to stop Cyborg from separating the mother boxes. The next video shows a close-up shot of Superman in the final battle, and Cyborg behind him. I believe this is when the League see Darkseid through the boom tube. It then cuts to Superman flying up into space, where I believe he is facing the sun. Superman does get his powers from the sun, as well as the black suit does help him absorb the sun's radiation. I do believe this happens during Flight 2.0. I think he flies from the Kryptonian ship straight up into space to absorb the sun's radiation, and then flies to the final battle in Russia. We then see a shot of Superman up on top of the silo in the final battle, smiling with the rest of the League. The final Superman video is one dedicated to Clark Kent. We see Clark smile in the cornfields at Kent Farm. Then it cuts to Clark in the Heroes Park, looking confused. We can see that it is much darker than the Whedon cut, and it is set at very early in the morning. But then, the most surprising shot of the clip is that the Superman shirt rip scene is in the film. I thought this was going to be cut out due to it rushing Superman's story that Zack Snyder had planned out. So maybe Zack has changed his plan for Justice League 2 and 3. Zack did say on Grace Randolph's interview that he has created brand new storyboards for his new plan for Justice League 2 and 3 that he won't show us. If he thought that Justice League 2 and 3 was impossible, he would show us, which means he thinks there is a possibility that those films can happen. It also means we have no idea what will happen after this film, which is great as it builds even more anticipation. If Zack thinks these films can happen, we have to too. Once Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out, we need to make our voices heard and tell the people in power that we want to see what happens next. The shot cuts right before we see the colour of the suit, which is interesting as we know he shot in the blue and red suit, but all the scenes have been colour corrected to make the suit black. But this scene could be in the red and blue suit. With the story for Justice League 2 and 3 changing, we will have a new story for Superman. Zack Snyder did say a few years ago that Superman was supposed to go to the blue and red suit in the next 2 movies, so not in this film. So now, with his new story, Superman could be wearing the blue and red suit at the end of this film, and could be the Superman we know from the comics. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I hope to see you here again soon, so until then, bye.